What if a very handsome man transmigrates into a world ruled entirely by women, where men live as their slaves? In this cultivation world, the protagonist finds himself trapped, but then, he receives a cheat system. With its help, he can summon the most dangerous weapons from his own world. What happens next? Stay tuned to find out in this video. At the beginning of the video we are shown a very handsome boy, the MC. He gets out of his car and looks around. Seeing him, the girls standing nearby start flirting. But the MC pays them no attention at all and walks straight ahead. In the next scene we see an extremely beautiful girl standing in front of the MC. Actually, the MC has come here to propose to her. The MC has only one hobby, impressing beautiful girls. The MC gets down on his knees and gives the girl a bouquet of flowers. The girl blushes when she sees the flowers and covers her mouth with her hand. After a little hesitation she accepts the MC's proposal. Then the MC leads the girl toward his car. Just then another boy arrives, shouting angrily that this girl left a handsome boy like him only because you are more handsome than me. Looking at him, our MC smiles and says, "Do you think only I am handsome? No, I am a student at Polytechnic University. I wear good clothes. I am tall, smart, and handsome too. But you are just a rogue who only knows how to cheat. You harass girls and call yourself handsome. Is that the quality of handsome people?" After saying that, the MC leans close to his ear and whispers softly, "I have heard that you are not only a deceiver but also an addict." The MC leans in further and whispers, "You do drugs and use money to spend your nights. Not only that, I've also heard that one of your kidneys is failing. Next time if you come near this girl I will make your condition even worse. And you are talking about behaving as if you will beat me up in this condition. Go home, kid, and drink your milk." Saying this, the MC suddenly delivers a powerful punch to the boy. The punch is so strong that the boy immediately falls unconscious. After that the MC walks away from there with the girl. On the way the MC tells the girl, "Sister, your anger has calmed now. I don't think that boy will trouble you again." Here we learn that the MC was not actually this girl's boyfriend. He had come as a fake boyfriend for money. In reality the MC helps others and, in return, protects them. It also becomes clear that the MC's real name is not Master Churan. So from today on we will call him simply the MC. Walking with the girl, smiling, he says, "That was fun. MC, can you be my boyfriend?" "Sister, how can you say that?" he replies. "I came here only to help you, and yet you cling to me." The scene then shifts. Now the night atmosphere is shown. We see that the MC receives some money for helping that girl. The MC thinks, "With this money I will eat well today." But things don't go as he thought. The money the MC earned is all spent on rent. The car, watch, coat, and other things he had rented that day, all of it consumed his earnings. After that he has no money left. From here we understand that the MC is not actually a rich person. He simply helps others and uses the money he receives in return to run his household. The scene changes again. Suddenly many cars stop in front of the MC. Numerous men get out of those cars, and the same boy whom the MC beat in the morning is among them. Now his condition is very bad. He sits in a wheelchair, his face bandaged and his body trembling. At the gesture of the boy in the wheelchair, his men grab the MC. Then a green-haired boy behind says, "Brother, don't let him go." Suddenly a yellow-haired boy steps forward and lands a heavy punch in the MC's stomach. The punch is so powerful that the MC falls straight to the ground. The yellow-haired boy says with a cold smile, "Today I've come to play a special game with you, and I brought some players with me." He explains there will be a total of 8 players. Then we are shown those players. Seeing them, the boy in the wheelchair laughs and says, "These are your opponents." But as the other 3 people look at those players, they become sick with fear and vomit. The MC, astonished, asks, "Where did you find these?" The yellow-haired boy smiles and answers, "I know that seeing them wouldn't make you want to do anything, but don't worry, I arranged that too." Then we see the MC being force-fed many pills. After that we see all those players surround the MC from all sides. Suddenly blood begins to gush from the MC's body. The MC thinks, "Because of so many pills my body is going to tear apart." At that moment a mysterious screen appears before the MC. The screen reads, "You will explode after 10 seconds. A countdown begins. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. The MC is stunned and wonders. What is happening? Why is this screen visible only to me? Why not to the others? The countdown races down. Then a yes button appears on the screen. The MC immediately presses it. Suddenly the screen, in a machine-like voice, asks, "If you were given another chance, on what basis should that chance be granted to you?" The MC answers without thinking. "All the girls here say that I am the most handsome boy in this place." At once a message flashes on the screen. Time travel is being initiated. And a blinding light spreads. In that light the MC's entire body vanishes and he is teleported to another planet. The next scene shows a beautiful girl approaching the MC and looking at his body with a sorrowful voice saying, "I wish you were alive." Slowly the MC's eyes open. He is astonished to see a strange place around him. The MC thinks, "Who is this girl? Why is she leaning over me? Where have I arrived? Is this really another planet?" The manner in which the MC is welcomed makes him think to himself, "Wow, this is the kind of welcome I like." The MC studies the girl carefully and thinks, "This girl is even more beautiful than the girls on Earth." The MC asks the beautiful girl, "Can you tell me where I am right now? I feel my memory is fading." Then, flirting lightly with the same girl, he asks, "By the way, what we were doing earlier, can we do that again? Maybe my memory will come back." The girl immediately tells the MC to be quiet. Smiling, the MC says, "Are you pushing me down? Naughty girl." Then he moves a bit closer and says, "Baby, give me something sweet." Suddenly the girl delivers a powerful punch to the MC. Writhed in pain, the MC says, "Hey, I didn't ask for that kind of sweet." And stars begin to flash before his eyes in broad daylight. He faints. After a while the MC regains consciousness and overhears a conversation between two girls. One asks, "Captain, where did you find this?" The girl in red replies, "I saw a light falling from the sky. When I came to check, I found this boy lying here without clothes." The other girl continues, "Even after taking his energy, he is still alive." The MC thinks inwardly, "These two girls will surely kill me." He tries slowly to slip away. Suddenly a window opens before the MC, displaying a warning of his death. Alarmed, the MC thinks, "Am I about to die? Will these two actually kill me?" He collapses there and wonders if this is truly his last breath. While the MC is thinking this, a girl suddenly stands before him. Seeing her, the MC asks, "Have you come to help me?" But then the girl unexpectedly delivers a fierce kick to the MC. He flies through the air and falls straight into the water. The MC struggles to swim out with great difficulty. As soon as he emerges, he sees a horde of girls surrounding him. Panic-stricken, the MC cries out, "Are these girls or demons? Why are they after me?" At that moment a very beautiful girl arrives and, in a stern voice, asks those girls, "Why are you all disembarking from the ship and loitering here?" One of them answers, "Captain, we saw him wandering around here. We thought he would cause trouble. That's why we came to stop him." Their captain angrily says, "Finish the task we came here for. I will handle this boy myself." On hearing this, the other girls leave. As they go, Cheongjiang immediately places a sword to the MC's throat and says, "Who are you? What have you come here to do? Tell the truth quickly, or I will kill you right here." The MC, frightened, tries to speak. But hearing him, the captain grows even angrier and lifts her sword to kill him. Suddenly the red-clad girl attacks to save the MC. Her strike causes the sword to slip from the captain's hand and fall between the MC's legs. She approaches and tells her partner, "This boy is very special. Even after taking his energy he is still alive. He could be useful to us later. So take him on a mission with us." By the way, the beautiful girl's name is Yao Ji. After that we are told the MC is sent to the ship's guest room, where he begins to rest. Meanwhile we see large monsters prowling around the ship. Next the guest room scene is shown, where the MC sits alone, thinking, "I have been in this world for quite some time and I've learned a lot about it. Clearly, rule here belongs to women." Then a map of the place opens before the MC. From that map we learn this is a wild island. Nearly every part of the island is ruled by monsters. Humans hold only a small corner. The women of this world who fight those monsters are called cultivators. The MC also realizes that men's condition here is extremely bad. Men are used only for servile tasks and for producing offspring. Once their purpose is fulfilled, they are pushed aside like slaves. The MC thinks it is no surprise that the women here are more powerful than men, and have ruled this place by their own strength. The MC begins to cry as he thinks, that time travel machine has thrown me into a feminist world where women rule and men live like slaves. I must return to my world by any means. Suddenly a system window opens before the MC. The window informs him, you have spent 72 hours in this world. Therefore you will be granted a free gift. Hearing the word gift, the MC becomes very happy. Laughing, he says, yes, baby, why didn't you tell me earlier there's a gift? Give me my gift quickly. Then the system window reads, if you want the gift, click yes. As soon as the MC clicks yes, a large array of weapons and guns appears before him. The MC picks his preferred guns and takes them into his hands. A message then appears on the screen. If you want ammunition for these guns, you must purchase the bullets separately. Reluctantly, the MC buys some bullets and loads the gun. After that, we are shown a grand city scene. The ship arrives and stops there. As Yao Ji steps out of the ship, a small squad of soldiers immediately bows before her. The MC watches all this from a distance. When the MC enters the city, he sees towering skyscrapers and thinks, wow, powerful people must live in this city. Walking along, some girls see the MC and start whispering among themselves. Then a red-clad girl looks at the MC and says, he looks very cheerful. At the girl's comment, the MC bursts into laughter. Judging by his face, one would never guess he's been brought for watch duty or some formal job. The scene shifts. A grand palanquin passes by carrying an elder called Red seated with a white lion. The sight astonishes the MC. Then he sees another girl mercilessly beating slaves. One slave boy cries out, if you don't stop beating him, he will really die. But the girl does not stop. The boy insists, great one, if you don't let him go, he will die. Hearing this, the elder Red in the palanquin does not like it. She orders her tamed lion, and the lion pounces on that boy. Watching from afar, the MC trembles. The elder Red says in a cold voice, in this world, boys have no right to speak. No one has the right to speak so loudly. The punishment for this mistake can only be death. Then we see the lion tear the slave apart and devour him. The other slaves stand aghast at the sight. The MC thinks to himself how dangerous the women here are. A life can be lost at the slightest provocation. What kind of place have I stumbled into? Oh God! The MC moves on and after some time enters a colony. He thinks this must be the colony he was told about earlier, a place where women's rule is strict and men's condition is pitiable. Lost in thought, he suddenly asks the girl accompanying him, which district is this where you have brought me? The girl replies with a slight smile, this is the place where we keep all the men. You are truly lucky to have arrived here. If you wish, you can live more than 100 years here. The MC grins mischievously and says, oh, so this is the place where you all have fun with men. The girl smiles but speaks seriously. If you truly want to become more powerful, you will have to detach your private part from your body. Then you will no longer be placed in the man category. Is that acceptable to you? Hearing this, the MC falters, makes an awkward grin, and immediately asks, okay, so what are the eligibility criteria to become a furnace candidate? The girl is a little surprised and replies, every year many people are sent to this hall for the trial. They come from different parts of the continent. The people you saw outside are all war captives. To tell you the truth, you are very lucky. Most people aren't even worthy of joining our sect. But you got this chance, and that's a big deal. She grows serious and adds, stay here and don't pry around. I will go to our leader now and inform her that you have arrived. As the girl departs, the MC thinks to himself, oh God, if this system weren't here, maybe I'd have to cut my family treasure and stay here for real. What would have become of me then? While he is lost in these thoughts, he suddenly hears many footsteps. Startled, he looks in that direction and realizes it's the same group he had seen earlier. The MC wonders what they are doing here and for what purpose they have come. We then learn that the girl leading them is none other than Elder Red's daughter, Miss Red. Miss Red tells the girls walking with her, this time I have brought 8 slaves. I will exchange some of them for contributions, credits. Hearing Miss Red, a girl behind says, "Big sister, you are so lucky to have gotten so many credits. My contribution is only 10. I can do nothing with that." As Miss Red steps forward, her gaze suddenly falls on the MC and stops. Miss Red walks straight up to the MC and, smiling, says, "Oh, handsome boy, what are you doing here? Why are you just standing like this?" A girl standing beside Miss Red eagerly exclaims, "Big sister, I want him. Please give him to me. He's so cute." Hearing all the girls talk, the MC makes a strange face and thinks, even if this world is entirely female, that doesn't mean I'll let just any girl use me for fun. If I do, it will be only with the girl I choose, not with those who want to treat me like a toy. As the MC thinks this, a girl steps forward to grab his hand. The MC immediately pulls his hand away and says, "Listen, madam, please stay away from me. I do not want anything to do with you." At this, the three girls' faces harden. They feel like a bitch repeatedly chasing a dog that keeps shaking her off. Their anger rises further. Meanwhile, one of the slaves suddenly collapses. Another nearby slave cries out in panic, "Brother, what happened to you? Why won't you get up?" Hearing that, Miss Red flushes with anger. She whirls her whip on the collapsing slave, shouting, "Can't you see I'm talking here? How dare you speak?" The whip slash sends blood from the slave's mouth. Seeing this, the MC's blood boils, but he must remain silent. Miss Red approaches a step closer to the MC, grabs his lips, and smiling says, "With a handsome boy like you, fun is something else. Look how soft your skin is. Wow, I've fallen for you." Hearing Miss Red, the MC immediately jerks his hand away and, in a firm tone, says, "Girl, keep your filthy hands off me. What do you think? I'll fall for your sweet talk? Not at all. Even if you sold all your riches and came to me, I wouldn't chat with you." Miss Red's face reddens, anger flashes in her eyes. She screams, "How dare you reject me? You are an ant before me. I can crush you however I like and you won't even know." Miss Red threatens in a harsh voice, "If you act up, I'll break one of your nuts." Hearing this, the MC snaps. He lunges and slaps Miss Red hard. Her whole face flushes red. An uproar ensues. The slaves stare in shock, eyes wide. Miss Red screams, "Do you know what you've done? You slapped me." The MC replies boldly, "Yes, I slapped you. A rude person deserves a slap for insolence and insult." Miss Red's shame and anger erupt. She lunges with her whip to attack the MC. The MC deftly dodges and immediately opens his system window. Information flashes on the screen. Chi attack identified. System grants plus 0.01 smart points for surviving the attack. Reading this, the MC feels quietly excited. He understands the world's system calculates physical interactions into some kind of points, a magic scoring system. Seeing this, Miss Red and the others grow even angrier, but the MC is calmer now. He realizes every physical confrontation affects the system and yields some score. He grips the gun gear tightly in his hand. Now he understands this world is not only physical reality but also a kind of game system. The MC's face lights up. "So I can absorb all this energy. Amazing, this is incredible. This will be fun." Happiness wells up inside him. Suddenly the air ripples. Miss Red's released attack transforms into a massive red bird, a phoenix, and lunges at the MC. The slaves shout, "Look behind you, you're under attack." The MC turns and sees a huge red phoenix descending on him. A loud explosion follows. The MC is thrown to the ground and his clothes are torn. He thinks he will try again because he now understands something about chi and how it works. The MC coughed blood and barely managed to stand up. At that very moment, his notification window opened. Information unlock. RI age, 60 years. Height, 175 centimeters. Chi level, advanced tier. Status, hostile. At the same time, the system displayed a message, multiple absorptions detected. You can absorb only a fixed portion. Excess chi will damage your body. Panting, the MC thought, "It means I can only absorb to some extent. The remaining energy will affect my body." As he sat, just feeling the rising strength within him, Miss Red slowly advanced toward him. When Miss Red saw the MC alive and almost steady, her eyes widened. A mix of surprise and anger appeared on her face. Bending down to look at him, she said, "I cannot believe it. My so powerful energy, my most lethal attack, and you are still alive." With a faint smile, Miss Red added, "You truly seem very strong." Looking at the MC angrily, Miss Red sneered, "Oh, little manhood one, yes, in you there is nothing special." Hearing this, the MC's face hardened. Inside, he muttered in anger, "Did she call me little manhood? How can this woman say such a thing to me?" With eyes full of fury, he glared at Miss Red. Then Miss Red seized his hair and shouted, "Did you mock me? Do you think you are some important person? Do not think someone great will come to save you. Here you are nothing but an ordinary human." Miss Red's sword flashed in the air, and in the very next moment she thrust it toward the MC's neck. "Forget it, you are also just a common slave, and you will die right now." Saying this, she raised her sword and stepped forward to strike. All the slaves trembled. But then the MC's eyes changed. On his face appeared anger along with a strange kind of confidence. Suddenly, in front of Miss Red a gun appeared. Miss Red was stunned, and on the faces of the slaves, for the first time, a faint glimmer of hope appeared. Pointing the gun, the MC said in a cold voice, "I did not come here to be anyone's slave. If you think I am just a toy, your thought is wrong. Your every attack is points for me, and I am absorbing it. Now you think carefully, who is the real prey?" Miss Red was shocked. At once, the MC pulled the trigger. Bang! The sound of the gun echoed through the entire hall. All the birds sitting nearby flew away, and the slaves began to look at the MC with a new perspective. The scene cuts here. Now we see Yao Ji, who is sitting in her chamber looking at documents. Standing below, her subordinate said, "Goddess, in your absence the elders have prepared all your files. And yes, that new boy on the ship, the MC, he has surprised everyone. Goddess, there is one more thing I wanted to tell you. To know about that unknown man, we had sent leading Tong. If we also find out something about the energy you took with him, that would be very good, and we can also tell the elders." Hearing this, Yao Ji silently listened to Cheongjiang's words and said nothing. Then Yao Ji suddenly crushed the document in her hand. At this action, Cheongjiang became afraid. At that very moment, from Yao Ji a very dangerous aura burst out. Covering her mouth, Yao Ji said to Cheongjiang, "Be silent, and say nothing more." Suddenly, a loud explosion occurred, which came from inside Yao Ji's building. At some distance from that building, a few girls speaking among themselves said, "It seems again Yao Ji has made a breakthrough." After this, we see Elder Red, who is Miss Red's mother. Hearing the sound, Elder Red made a strange face and thought in her heart, "Has it happened again? Has she again made a breakthrough?" At that moment, the pendant near Elder Red broke. Seeing it break, Miss Red's companion said, "When the person who used the pendant dies, the pendant in the possession of another person breaks as a warning. Congratulations to Yao Ji for dominion over the 9 realms." When Cheongjiang said this and stopped, Yao Ji at once said to Cheongjiang, "Do you know why I left that man alone? Because that man was very powerful. To estimate his strength was difficult. That is what made him so dangerous, that even he himself could not recognize it." Yao Ji and Cheongjiang were speaking of that very person, and he was none other than the MC. Suddenly, between them a very loud sound echoed. The sound was coming from within the building itself, the very building where Yao Ji's residence was. Hearing the sound, both Yao Ji and Cheongjiang were astonished. At once, Yao Ji and Cheongjiang went to investigate that incident, scanning the whole holographic image of the building. While viewing the holographic, Yao Ji asked Cheongjiang, "What happened here?" Cheongjiang replied, "One of our main students at the front gate, Miss Red, has been killed." Yao Ji immediately asked, "From which department of our inner gate?" Cheongjiang said, "From the looting Tong department." At the same time, we see Miss Red's dead body fall in front of the MC. As soon as Miss Red's dead body struck the ground, the girls who had come with her began trembling. And one girl screamed, "Sister, she is dead." "Oh my God!" Looking at the dead body lying before his eyes, the MC thought inwardly, "Does the system also affect the mind? How am I remaining so calm? Just now I killed someone. Yet I do not feel panic." As the MC was standing, thinking all this, suddenly in front of him a system window opened. The MC's system window began scanning Miss Red's body. As soon as the scanning completed, the MC received a notification, "Scanning complete. Biological humanoid species detected. Sample is being collected." The system told him that inside this creature there was a special biological energy, whose value was 1. This energy could now be used. As soon as the MC clicked that option, his health slowly began to recover. All the energy released from Miss Red's body was absorbed into the MC's body. After recovering, the MC thought in his heart, "If I kill someone on this planet, my lost energy immediately recovers. It seems this system wants me to take the sample of every human of this world and upload their information into the system." After this process, a new level unlocks in MC's system. UI Level 2. Inside it, the weapons system unlocks, and MC obtains armor, warrior grade, a military helmet, and advanced gadgets. Now he can easily perform both attack and defense. Meanwhile, from one room a group of people comes out and starts moving directly toward MC. The one walking in front is a lady. The moment MC sees her, he smiles and says, "Oh, so we meet again, lady. To tell the truth, I really miss you." As soon as Bailu steps forward and stands in front, the two girls behind her point fingers toward MC. One of them shouts, "Senior sister, hurry up and arrest this slave. He killed big sister Miss Red." Hearing this, anger appears on Bailu's face. She strikes both girls across the cheeks with her whip and says in a cold voice, "You dare to teach me my own work? Do I now need to learn from you how to do my job?" Even after being hurt, one of the girls gathers courage and says, "Senior sister, Miss Red was Elder Red's daughter. If she comes to know, she won't spare us. Do you want to hide this murder from everyone?" Hearing this, Bailu laughs and replies, "Elder Red's daughter? Tell me, a girl who couldn't even kill a normal human, is she of any use? She was complete trash. Worthless." Then Bailu turns to MC and says, "And why are you staring at me like that? Do you know the mistake you made? You've already killed some of our sex people here, and that too with your secret weapons. What do you think? Will you be let go so easily? From looting hall, I'll teach you a proper lesson." Hearing Bailu's words, MC replies very calmly, "If you're talking about rules, then let me tell you. Nowhere in the rules is it written that I cannot defend myself, or cannot counterattack. Am I right? I'm speaking correctly, aren't I? I thought strength was valued the highest here. I never wanted to kill her. I only wanted to give her a little lesson because she wanted to take my life. But I didn't know she would die so easily." Hearing MC's words, Bailu becomes impressed. Smiling, she says, "Your attitude is sharp, and your tongue is even sharper. I must admit. Fine. If you survive Elder Red, I'll personally let you enter my hall and give you proper training." Saying this, Bailu falls silent. At that moment, suddenly, a tiger leaps swiftly to attack MC. Seeing the tiger, MC looks slightly surprised. At the same instant, the scene shifts toward the sky, and we see Elder Red standing on a pedestal. Elder Red, holding her sword, leaps forward to protect her child. She stands before her daughter's corpse. The moment she sees her daughter's lifeless body, flames of fury rise in her eyes. Her eyes seem blood red. She shouts, "Who did this? Who dared to kill my daughter?" With Elder Red's words, an extremely powerful aura pressure bursts out from her. Seeing that power, Bailu thinks in her heart, "With such overwhelming pressure, today, MC's condition will not remain good." As soon as Elder Red's aura is detected, a notification appears on MC's window. Aura detected. Absorbable amount, 0.01 points. The message reveals that for now MC cannot endure much of this aura's effect. He can only absorb 0.01. Even so, MC stands firm and stable before Elder Red. Elder Red glares at MC and asks, "Was it this boy who killed my daughter?" The two girls present their try to say something, but before that, MC himself speaks. "Yes, I killed your daughter. It happened in self-defense. Now tell me, what do you want to do?" The moment Elder Red hears this, she angrily raises her sword and declares, "Then you die too." She hurls her sword forward. With the sheer force of the sword, MC is pushed back and crashes into a big wall. A thunderous explosion resounds. When the explosion ends, we see the sword embedded in MC's shoulder. MC holds the sword with one hand to stop it from going deeper. Seeing this, Elder Red is shocked that MC is still alive. On the other side, Bailu is also stunned to see MC still standing. MC slowly rises to his feet. His clothes are torn apart, and inside, his blood-proof jacket is clearly visible. As soon as MC stands, a notification window opens before him. Health remaining, 25 to 50. Armor durability, active. Seeing this, MC smiles and thinks to himself, "Good thing I wore the armor earlier and recovered my health. Otherwise, I'd already be dead by now." Meanwhile, Elder Red pulls her sword back and mutters to herself, "I can't believe it. This little brat is still alive." At that moment, a girl standing beside her says, "Elder Red, be cautious of that boy. He has a magical weapon that can attack anyone." Hearing this, Elder Red immediately launches another powerful attack toward MC. Just as the attack is about to reach him, suddenly thick smoke fills the place. Even Bailu can't see MC clearly. From within the smoke, we see a rolling device releasing continuous smoke. Here it's revealed, MC has used a smoke bomb. Inside the smoke, MC's strength literally multiplies even more. Now MC is ready for his next move. He rushes swiftly toward Elder Red and fires 3 to 4 bullets at once. But we see that Elder Red blocks all of MC's bullets with extreme ease. MC is shocked at this sight. Elder Red can even match the speed of bullets. For a few moments, MC is left completely stunned. Elder Red said to MC, "Hey boy, today you have invited your own death. Show me what you can do. Use every trick you have to survive, otherwise you are going to die today." MC immediately pulled out a flash bomb. He pulled out its pin and threw it straight toward Elder Red. Elder Red saw the flash bomb flying toward her. The moment it exploded near her, she was blinded completely for a short while. As soon as Elder Red's vision slowly returned, she saw MC standing with his gun pressed against her head. Before Elder Red could even react, MC pulled the trigger and the bullet shot directly into her skull. From a distance, Bailu witnessed everything, utterly shocked. But right at that moment, MC's mind went blank, because the bullet had no effect on Elder Red. She was completely fine. Only a thin smoke was rising from the spot where the bullet had struck. Then suddenly, Elder Red's entire body turned golden. With fury in her voice, she shouted at MC, "I can't believe that your tiny toy had such power. It actually forced me to use my golden body. But now, I will not let you live." As she spoke, an overwhelming energy burst out from within her. She screamed, and the energy was so intense that fire erupted all around. The blast of fire and energy sent MC flying backward. He crashed against the wall and fell to the ground, bloodied and broken. Blood poured from his mouth as he writhed in pain. Meanwhile, Elder Red formed a massive energy fireball in her hands and roared in anger. "Now you are going to die. No matter where you run in this world, I will personally deliver you straight to hell." As MC saw the fireball rushing toward his face, he screamed inside, "Oh mother, oh God, oh dear mother! What have I done? How did I provoke you? Was my brain broken? No, this can't be happening." The closer the fireball came, the more panicked his mind grew. But suddenly, a shield manifested right before him, blocking the deadly attack. Elder Red screamed furiously, "Who dares to stop me?" Then looking forward, she asked, "Is that you, Cheongjiang?" MC, hiding his fear behind a faint smile, muttered, "Good, that means I'm still alive." Then a voice rang out, "It was me. Elder Red, Yao Ji sent me here to protect him. You cannot touch him." Hearing this, Elder Red's face twisted with rage. She shouted at Cheongjiang, "How dare you try to stop me? Do you intend to defy our leader's orders? As long as I am here, you will not lay a finger on this boy, understood?" Cheongjiang's words only enraged Elder Red further. She charged forward, flames rising behind her, and yelled, "If that is so, then you are inviting your own death." The blaze surged forward, crashing directly toward Cheongjiang. Cheongjiang unleashed her full force to block Elder Red's attack. Their powers collided with such ferocity that a deafening explosion echoed everywhere. Then, Elder Red and Cheongjiang rose into the skies, clashing violently. Watching this, MC's jaw dropped wide open. His thoughts were spinning. So this is how immortals fight? Oh God, how terrifying! While MC was still staring at the battle, Elder Red suddenly whistled sharply. At that whistle, a white tiger leapt out, pouncing straight at MC. The sight of the beast terrified him, and its roar shook the entire field. The tiger's claws slammed into MC, sending him flying. Cheongjiang gasped in shock and rushed to save him, but Elder Red blocked her path and snarled. Where do you think you're going? Who gave you permission to leave? Cheongjiang stopped in her tracks, glaring back, while Elder Red stared at her with burning fury. On the other side, the white tiger loomed over MC. In desperation, MC threw another flash bomb toward it. The tiger froze in confusion for a second, but the next instant, boom, the flash bomb exploded right in front of it. The blast stunned MC's eyes wide open, but to his horror, the white tiger did not die. Instead, it grew even angrier. A terrifying glow burned in its eyes as it glared at him, more savage than before. The beast roared with fury and struck MC with its claw. The blow hurled MC far, blood gushing from his mouth. Staggering, MC hurriedly opened his status window. A notification appeared. It was his last grenade he could purchase. He had no more skill points left. That meant, this was his final chance to defeat the white tiger. Thinking this, MC smirked. Looking at the beast, he taunted. Oi kitty, you're just a cat. You can't kill me that easily. Come on, show me how you'll do it. I'm still alive. With that, MC slowly stood up, raised his finger at the white tiger, and mocked. Hey baby, come here. I'm right here. Come on, my sweet little kitty. Hearing MC's words, the white tiger becomes shocked, wondering if this boy is mad or just a fool. But in the very next moment, the white tiger roars in rage and leaps at MC with full force. The impact of the leap knocks MC down, and the white tiger pounces on him with all its fury. The white tiger, filled with anger, lunges at MC and clamps MC's entire arm inside its mouth. In the next instant, with a deafening roar, it tears MC's arm off his body and hurls it away. The onlookers nearby are stunned by this sight. Their eyes and mouths remain wide open in shock. On the other side, MC groans in pain, pressing his wound with his other hand to stop the blood from his severed arm. For a while, he tries to endure the pain. Then, suddenly, he starts laughing. Smiling, he says, Oh baby, you liked my hand so much you ate it whole. Do you want more delicious treats? Well, never mind. I still have one more hand left. But that I won't give you. Now die and go to your three-headed cat demon to complain. He didn't give me the second hand. Tada, bye-bye. Saying this, MC bursts out into loud laughter. On the other side, Elder Red screams out. No! My white tiger! Just then, the white tiger's body begins to radiate a blinding light. From its mouth, it feels as if a massive explosion is about to erupt, and in the very next moment, boom, the white tiger explodes completely in front of MC. Its blood and flesh scatter everywhere. After the white tiger's death, a status window automatically opens in front of MC and starts scanning the white tiger. A notification appears, scanning process complete. Sample collected. New biological energy gained, 1%. The system then explains, the 1% energy gained from the white tiger's sample will be given to MC as a reward. As soon as MC reads this notification, his severed arm slowly begins to regenerate by itself. Gradually, his arm fully regenerates until it becomes completely new again. Seeing this, MC clearly understands. That means whenever I kill a human or an alien, the reward energy I gain can regrow my severed limbs. Which means, as long as the system is with me, I can even escape death. Meanwhile, Elder Red watches MC healing before her eyes. She becomes furious and, with great speed, strikes at MC with her sword to kill him. Sensing the dangerous force pressing down on him, MC looks up and sees Elder Red attacking with her sword. He tries to make sense of it, but at that very moment, a loud sound erupts, as something rushes at him at incredible speed, glowing with yellow light. In an instant, it covers MC inside it. As MC becomes enclosed within this yellow light bell, Elder Red's sword descends upon him. But the moment the sword strikes, a tremendous explosion erupts between the yellow light bell and the sword. When Bai Lu witnesses the power of this blast, she immediately realizes this is no ordinary explosion. The energy protecting MC is none other than that left behind by their sex guardian elder. Only this energy could block Elder Red's attack. As Bai Lu understands this, she looks forward, and there stands Cheongjiang in front of MC. Standing firmly, Cheongjiang shouts at Elder Red. Elder Red! If I can use this once, then I can use it again. After all, I am not just anyone, I am the guardian of our chief. While Cheongjiang reveals this important truth, we see MC brushing the dust off his clothes, glancing around, and saying, Man, what just happened here? And how did such a huge explosion happen? I don't understand anything. Hearing MC's words, Elder Red grits her teeth and glares at him. Then she quickly leaves the place. Seeing her leave, MC says, Oh wow, she really left. That's fun. As soon as Cheongjiang hears MC's remark, she says to him, Do you even know what you just did? Hearing her, MC replies, Yes, I know. Then widens his eyes, opens his mouth, and starts laughing loudly. While MC is laughing, Cheongjiang says, You too, what are you standing there for? Quickly take him to the sect chief. He is calling for him. After saying this, she leaves the place. Hearing this, MC's laughter suddenly stops. At that moment, two girls come and stand behind him. Together, they say to MC, Come! You will go with us. Hearing this, MC says, Wait a minute. Hold on. Saying this, MC turns and looks at the prisoners. Then he walks toward them and stands before them like a king. After standing there, MC quickly reaches into his pocket, pulls out a bandage, and looking at all the people sitting before him, thinks to himself, Why should I take all the benefits of the system just for myself? Let me help these people too. Then MC says to all the slaves, Come, let me treat you a little and tie this bandage for you. After saying this, he rips open the pouch, takes out a strip of bandage, and quickly shows his agility by wrapping it neatly around the injured man, that slave. After finishing his work, MC claps his hands and says, This is great. On the other side, when the other slaves see their companion wrapped in bandages, their jaws drop wide open and their eyes stay bulging in disbelief. Meanwhile, the injured man suddenly feels that he is slowly recovering, his wounds gradually healing. As the injured slave starts to heal, his companion's eyes light up and they begin to rejoice. When he almost fully recovers, another slave shouts loudly, Brother! Are you really healing so fast? Hearing this, MC gives a faint smile. Then the scene shifts. Now we see a grand mansion. Outside one of its rooms, two girls are standing. From inside that room, strange sounds are coming. Oh yes, come on, oh yes. Immediately, the scene moves inside the room, where we see MC directly. He is humming a tune, perhaps singing. In his heart, MC thinks, I never imagined that after so many days I would finally get such a good bathtub and such a comfortable chance to bathe. After thinking this, when MC finishes his bath and steps out of the tub, he suddenly feels some strange changes in his body. Stretching himself, he says to himself, After being injured twice and healing myself both times, I feel as though my entire body has become stronger than before, much stronger. While MC is admiring his body this way, suddenly two girls wearing transparent clothes enter his bathroom. They are carrying clothes for MC. Seeing them, MC is startled, and immediately his foot slips. He falls back into the tub again. A little later, we see the scene where MC comes out of the tub, and the two girls begin dressing him. Here, MC learns that this world has a different rule. Most of the work here is done by women. These two girls, in fact, will do every appointed task for him. While MC is thinking about all this, suddenly his gaze falls straight onto the snow-white curves of one of the girls standing before him. For a moment, MC melts inside. He mutters to himself, This is exactly what I wanted, exactly my type. I love you, baby. But then suddenly MC remembers, if her husband finds out about this, I'm finished. He'll point a gun at me and shout, How dare you? Frightened, MC steps back and says, No, you two stay right here. I'll put on the rest of my clothes myself. Don't come near me. When the two maids see MC backing away nervously, they giggle softly. One of them covers her mouth with her hand and says, Why are you so shy with us? We've already seen everything of yours. And anyway, what do you think? We're going to cut off your manhood. Why be scared of us? After this, we see MC putting on his clothes by himself. Once dressed, MC looks at the two girls and says, "Listen, now I'm fully ready. Can you take me to meet your boss?" Hearing this, one of the maids smiles warmly and says, "If our leader wishes to meet you, she will definitely call for you. If she doesn't wish to, then you won't be called. If she likes you, then you'll be very lucky, because our leader has never once looked at any man living here. But you, I feel like you might get the chance to meet her." While this maid is speaking, the other maid elbows her sharply and says, "Are you crazy? How can you flirt with him? If our leader finds out about this, she'll definitely expel us from this island. Do you want to be thrown out?" Hearing this, the first maid immediately hurries away. As she leaves, MC suddenly catches a glimpse, through her transparent clothes, of that thing beneath. His eyes widen in shock and he freezes on the spot. As the two maids leave, MC opens his status window. There, he finds something new and says, "What is this thing, bro?" Immediately, the status window AI informs him, "Your charm points have reached 100. Hearing this, MC says, "My charm? I guess it must have come straight from planet Earth. Okay, baby, tell me more, what else is there about this?" MC then absorbs all the information from his AI. He realizes that due to a single-shot kill earlier, he had received a reward, a white tiger pet. Excited, MC quickly confirms it. As he confirms, a white tiger pet appears in his hands. Looking up at MC, it says, "Meow." MC then checks the information about this white tiger pet. He learns that it functions exactly like a drone. It can fly, observe anything, gather information, and give him location data. Seeing this, MC becomes extremely happy and, playing with the white tiger, says, "Daddy loves cats so much, so I'll name you Meow Meow." Thus, the poor white tiger pet is officially named Little Meow. It seems to like this name very much and becomes ecstatic, laughing joyfully at hearing MC call it Little Meow. While MC and Little Meow are laughing, a gust of wind carrying a very sweet fragrance passes between them. MC and Little Meow are both captivated by the scent. MC tries to trace it and quickly heads outside his room. Following the fragrant wind, MC enters another room and sees a steaming hot swimming pool with a faint shadow inside. Looking at the pool, MC is shocked, his cheeks turning red like tomatoes. Little Meow, seeing the scene, freezes and stares at the girl in the pool. It is none other than Miss Red. Little Meow starts drooling and bleeding slightly from its claws, trembling uncontrollably. MC watches all this from a distance. Suddenly, Little Meow darts forward at incredible speed. MC shouts from behind, "Fool! Where are you going? Don't you know who's there?" Little Meow ignores MC and races to Yao Ji. Upon reaching her, it starts playing with her chest. While doing so, Little Meow says, "I need milk now. Do whatever it takes, give me milk." Yao Ji is slightly shocked by this behavior. MC, standing afar, holds his head and closes his eyes. Yao Ji, seeing Little Meow's antics, becomes furious. Little Meow, still playing, says, "Meow meow meow meow." Yao Ji grabs Little Meow, lifting it carefully to inspect it. As it moves away from her chest, it starts yelling and crying. In response, Yao Ji tosses Little Meow upward, where it disappears into the air. MC watches from afar, stunned, thinking, "What happened to my Little Meow? How did it vanish?" Just then, a notice appears on MC's screen. "Your ghost tiger has been destroyed. It will automatically respawn after some time. Do not worry." Reading this, MC feels a bit relieved. He thinks, "I thought my Little Meow was gone, but at least I can still summon it back." While MC contemplates this, he suddenly feels an invisible force pulling him. The force is Yao Ji's, drawing him toward her. As MC reaches her, he scratches his head and says, "Darling, are you really doing physical training here?" Yao Ji, with a seductive demeanor, raises her hands and says, "You've been here half a day, and in that time, you've done quite a feat. You killed Elder Red's daughter." MC laughs and says, "She attacked me first. I just raised my hand to defend myself. I didn't know she would actually die." Hearing this, Yao Ji changes her pose, stretching her legs and displaying her figure. She says, "Give me a reason not to kill you. If you give me a good reason, I'll spare your head." Otherwise, Elder Red will definitely cut it off. MC swallows his spit and thinks. As far as I know, Yao Ji won't let me die. If she wanted me dead, she wouldn't have sent Xiong Jiang to protect me. Understanding this, MC laughs, and Yao Ji looks at him, making a slightly strange, seductive expression. She whistles and strikes a cute pose to draw MC closer. Anyone else would have melted seeing this pose, but MC, the tough guy, doesn't. He slips his hand into his pajamas, pulls out a gun, and says, "Angel, do you want to see this? You know, today it saved my life." MC hands the gun to Yao Ji. She examines it and realizes it has no spiritual energy. It's made entirely of iron. She thinks to herself that such a weapon must have been made with extreme care, unlike anything she's seen in her life. MC explains, "Darling, it may look like a normal iron gun, but it saved my life. It's extremely useful. If any sect possesses it, their prestige will rise, and they'll become the most powerful. To my knowledge, no sect has such a weapon yet." Yao Ji asks, "Can I use this?" MC slaps his chest and says, "Yes, darling. Even a child could use it." In truth, MC is terrified inside, thinking, who would dare refuse me? If I refused, I'd be done for here with Miss Red. As MC thinks this, he sees Yao Ji point the gun at him. He shouts, "Darling, what are you doing? I didn't mean you should aim it at me. You can use it elsewhere." Hearing this, Yao Ji moves the gun toward MC's crotch, making him sweat nervously. She says, "MC, tell me, where did you get this?" MC, frightened, replies, "Darling, I brought it with me. You might not have seen it before." Yao Ji then opens MC's pants, dropping the cloth covering his gun. She repositions the gun into his pajamas, ensuring only bullets and the weapon are inside. MC trembles in fear. Yao Ji steps back, placing herself close to MC. He feels as if two enormous soft cushions are pressed against him, actually her chest. Yao Ji raises both hands and aims her gun at him, whispering in his ear, "Listen, darling. You have no spiritual energy, and you don't look like a monster. If you remain like this, you'll never reach the level you want. But I find you very mysterious. I can't fully understand you. Can I trust you?" MC's eyes widen in shock. He stammers, "Darling, what are you doing?" The moment she said that, Yao Ji pressed the trigger. The bullet whistled out of the gun. This is not a girl. This is a demon. She stopped the bullet with just 2 fingers. "Lord, what am I seeing?" This turned out to be a fiend. MC cried out in panic. His breathing quickened. At that moment we see Yao Ji give a very sweet little smile after catching the bullet. Then Yao Ji gives MC a light push. MC slides forward, takes a cold breath, places his hand on his chest and thinks to himself, "Oh God, I just barely survived." Yao Ji doesn't pay MC much attention and says, "This gun you have can work for beginner fighters. But for powerful warriors like us it's not very harmful. Even though it looks powerful, it still needs improvement." Hearing Yao Ji, she thinks inwardly that this boy seems to have no spiritual energy. He hasn't used even 1% of his energy. He looks utterly foolish. MC realizes Yao Ji was just testing him. He wonders to himself, "Did I pass this test?" Yao Ji puts her hand on MC's shoulder and says, "Darling, you shouldn't be careless here and there. If you stay so reckless, Elder Hong could kill you at any moment. Elder Hong is one of the most important people in our sect, so be careful. Besides, you are the first human I've made whom I can use, my baby." After Yao Ji's words, MC becomes a little confused and looks at her with a strange expression. Then MC, turning serious, says, "I don't usually pick on anyone first. But whoever attacks me or messes with me, I will definitely answer back." Yao Ji falls into thought at MC's words and a light silence fills the air. Yao Ji tells MC, "You really don't speak like a man. You talk like those women who are very ambitious and leave no one alone." MC makes a strange face and laughs, thinking to himself, "What a weird thing she said." Seeing MC laugh, Yao Ji says, "You're getting too arrogant. Come, I'll teach you a technique. Would you like to learn?" When MC nods, Yao Ji steps forward and explains. This technique is called Yao Ji Thigh Throw. It progresses from small links to larger links. As you use it, your body will start turning golden, One day you'll become like King Kong. You'll be able to shake both sky and earth. You'll gain that much power. Hearing this, MC becomes very excited. He raises his hand and says, "Really? Yao Ji, can I truly become like King Kong? I will practice. It won't harm me, will it?" Seeing his excitement, she smiles and says, "Alright, I will still teach you the practice." As she says that, a sharp, dangerous white light emits from Yao Ji's eyes. Lightning-like energy bursts from within her and forms a spherical energy field around MC, enclosing him. Yao Ji softly says, "Go and tell the sea deity that I wish to learn this technique and that I can offer a sacrifice of my mind so that this technique comes to me." MC was about to repeat Yao Ji's words when a notification pops up on his status window. Thunder Heart Seal detected. Convert TO's spiritual energy and infuse into body. After seeing the notification, MC grits his teeth and thinks, "That means I can directly dissolve this technique into myself and automatically upload it into my system." Thinking that, MC pulls up the technique's information from his status window. Reading it, he learns that this technique will double his original power. MC becomes very happy at that, but as he continues reading, his eyes widen in shock. He stammers to himself, "Does it mean every second I use it, my energy will decrease? What does that mean? I can only use it for 10 seconds. While MC reads all this, Yao Ji is thinking inwardly, "Now see how you escape me, MC. I will peer into your mind and find everything out." She intends to enter MC's mind and take all his information. This technique is exactly that. Through it she can clearly see a person's soul. She can pull all information, read the opponent's memories, learn who they are, why they came, and whether they are lethal. Yao Ji is using this technique on MC when suddenly MC's system issues a red alert. The screen flashes, "Warning, incoming mental attack detected." MC startles. What's about to happen? What kind of attack on me?" Before he can understand, his notification system tells him, "Opponent attempting memory extraction, defensive protocols activated, loading." MC opens his mouth and mutters, "What is this system saying?" While MC is trying to make sense of everything, we see Yao Ji in great trouble. Golden light is flowing from her toward MC. Then Yao Ji realizes that MC is pulling her memories toward himself and taking all her information. He can even reverse the soul search technique. As soon as Yao Ji understands this, she cries out in surprise and tries to stop him. At that moment she realizes that MC is also drawing spiritual energy hidden in her energy store. Then a notice appears before MC. "You can download this data completely. File size 1.6 gigabytes. MC is shocked and mutters to himself, "Man, this file is huge. What should I do?" His system goes into auto mode and starts drawing the energy Yao Ji is emitting as the source. As the energy surrounds MC from all sides, he begins to feel better. He senses he is becoming more powerful. He had only tasted a little of that energy when Yao Ji screams angrily, "Rascal! You ate all my energy and you're enjoying it. Now taste this yourself." Saying that, Yao Ji thrusts her hand forward. At that instant the energy ball around MC suddenly blasts and vanishes. Because of the explosion, MC can't see clearly. Coming to his senses, he tries to look forward and sees Yao Ji sitting on his chest, grabbing his collar. Enraged, Yao Ji clenches her fist and is about to punch. Before she hits, she shouts, "What did you just do to me? What exactly do you want?" She punches. The strength of the blow drives MC's head straight into the ground. After that, Yao Ji grabs him and throws him toward the wall. MC crashes through the wall and breaks it. But when Yao Ji stops, she suddenly starts vomiting blood. On the other side, MC holds his head and wonders, "Why did Yao Ji hit me? Was she trying to test the Yao Ji thigh throw technique I just learned? This technique requires a lot of strength. My head is splitting." MC gets up from near the broken wall and mutters, "Darling, where are you? I can't see you." Tightening his waist belt as he looks for Yao Ji. Hearing "darling" from MC's mouth, Yao Ji attacks him with another punch. The punch is so powerful that MC breaks through the ceiling of the room and soars into the sky. Flying upward, MC shouts, "What are you doing? Do you want to kill me? Why did you throw me into the sky?" After rising at high speed, when he begins to fall, he screams in panic, "No, save me! I'm going to die." Someone save me! Suddenly a blue cloth appears and wraps tightly around MC's legs, preventing him from falling. Actually, the one who saved MC's life is none other than Yao Ji herself. Seeing this, MC shouts in astonishment. Yao Ji, what are you doing? Where are you trying to take me? Why are you doing this to me? Yao Ji continues to hold MC and fly, but then she vomits blood again. This time MC clearly sees it. From below he shouts. Darling, what's wrong with you? Yao Ji, what's going on? Hearing this, Yao Ji's grip loosens and both of them begin to fall from the sky. MC grabs onto a tree while falling and steadies himself. As he comes down, his status window opens and reads that his HP has been completely depleted and now only 50% HP remains. Seeing this, MC thinks, I don't understand. Where was Yao Ji trying to take me? Meanwhile, MC notices a very large rock in front of him. He taps the rock several times to see what it actually is, but where he tapped, an eye suddenly appears and MC doesn't notice it at first. MC turns back and sees Yao Ji trying to get up using a tree for support, but blood is still coming from her mouth. Seeing this, MC runs toward her in alarm and tries to grab her. Yao Ji, seeing MC approach, shouts in anger and clenches her fist to punch him. Suddenly roots trap her feet, she loses balance and falls directly onto MC. MC immediately catches her and steadies her, but Yao Ji jolts and pushes him backward. Yao Ji angrily says, Don't you dare come near me or I will kill you, hypocrite. Then she thinks inwardly, I can't believe it. This child reversed my soul search technique and damaged me instead. On the other side, MC places his hand on his chest and says in shock, Yao Ji, what are you talking about? I'm a martial arts specialist. I wouldn't even dare to hurt you. Just then, the ground around MC starts to vibrate violently. The whole area shakes, and a terrifying silence falls. MC looks up, and his eyes go wide in disbelief. Right above him, a gigantic serpent is hanging down, hissing as it stares directly at him. Terrified, MC points his trembling finger upward and says, Darling, look! Such a huge snake, it's glaring at us. Yao Ji, too, is stunned upon seeing the snake. She murmurs to herself, Oh God, within 100 kilometers of our sect gate, such a gigantic serpent? Why didn't we see it before? Both MC and Yao Ji are still recovering from the shock when suddenly, the snake lunges at them at lightning speed. The two narrowly dodge the attack. But the serpent keeps striking again and again, leaving MC barely any space to move or escape. Yao Ji's eyes widen as she glares at the snake, her face showing both anger and concern. Then, she suddenly freezes, shocked, because she notices something. Controlling that enormous serpent, stood a girl, staring coldly at both MC and Yao Ji. That girl steps forward and, in a trembling voice, says to MC, Why did you disturb me so late at night? What do you want? How dare you wake me? She adds that she traveled thousands of kilometers to sleep here, and introduces herself as Hong Yi. Hearing Hong Yi, MC quickly raises his hands in a placating gesture and says, Sorry, sister, please forgive us. We were only passing through. Meanwhile, the snake coils even tighter around MC, and both MC and Yao Ji feel a little afraid. Hong Yi moves very close, so close that MC's cheeks flush. Suddenly Hong Yi closes her eyes, mischievously sticks out her tongue, and licks MC's cheek. Seeing this, MC's face goes even redder. His body reacts embarrassingly. Blushing and trying not to melt, he steps back and, half angry, half nervous, says, What are you doing? Why are you licking my cheek? Aren't you ashamed? Will you really do this and make me melt? Hong Yi chuckles softly at MC's words, looking at him with a sparkling, teasing gaze. The story continues. Hong Yi, with a flirtatious gleam, taunts, I like you very much. Now I want you to stay with me. For the next 3 months you will be my man, day and night by my side. Will you accept my offer? Hong Yi falls silent. Yao Ji, in a serious tone, interjects, Hong Yi, it's already too late. This man is already mine. Hong Yi laughs at Yao Ji and teasingly asks, Do you really want to stop me? Do you have the nerve? Yao Ji meets Hong Yi's challenge with her eyes and says, Listen, Hong Yi, this place is for humans, not monsters. Leave. Hong Yi laughs loudly and replies, So what if this place belongs to humans? If I wreak havoc here and harm people, what will you do? I'm not afraid of you. MC watches the argument, torn about whom to support. In the end he decides quickly. Standing up, he levels his gun at Hongyi and says in a stern voice, "Listen, sister, I have no interest in you. Stay away from me, and don't mess with my life. If you provoke us, we will respond. Know your limits." Seeing MC's gun, Hongyi claps and says, "Wow, such a strong reaction at the start. You really scared me. Looks like you're going to become very powerful." MC smiles at that, and the atmosphere tightens, ready to break into conflict. Hongyi says she finds MC even more interesting now, so she won't keep him for 3 months but for half a year instead. Day and night she'll be with him. He will be her man. Hearing this, Yao Ji becomes furious. "How dare you look at what's mine?" she snaps, and releases a lightning-like bolt from her hand, attacking Hongyi directly. But Hongyi nimbly dodges the lightning bolt. She taunts, "Humanity is truly cruel. They always attack from hiding." She lifts her cigar, takes a deep drag, and lazily exhales smoke in front of them. The smoke transforms into a powerful force that scorches everything before it and shakes the ground. MC sees the burning flames and panics. "I have to run from here." He looks around in fear. At that moment Yao Ji appears behind him, ready to counter the attack. She flings a white feather toward Hongyi. As the feather moves toward her, it unexpectedly soars into the sky. Hongyi watches the feather ascend with some surprise. She doesn't understand what Yao Ji is doing. As the feather climbs high, a huge palace suddenly materializes in the sky. Hongyi points at Yao Ji and asks, "Are you from the Yushin sect? I came thousands of kilometers to kill you." Yao Ji answers calmly but firmly, "You are only 100 kilometers from my Hyo sect right now. If you beg for forgiveness before our sect arrives, I will forgive you. But if my people get here, I will show no mercy. So quickly apologize and save your life." Hongyi replies in an angry voice, "That's impossible. Yushin sect has attacked our Hyo sect many times. Many of our ordinary children and people have been injured, and some have died. Because of you, many children from our sect have been killed. Do you think I'll apologize? No. Our leader sent me to teach you a lesson." Yao Ji smiles coldly and asks, "Do you really think you can teach me a lesson on your own?" She falls silent. At that moment both Yao Ji's and MC's gazes turn toward the trees behind them. MC is shocked. Between the tall trees, many enormous eyes are staring at them, eyes so huge and alien that their hearts skip a beat. Hongyi smiles and says, "No, Yao Ji, I did not come alone to teach you. I brought a whole monster army." As she speaks, the camera, slowly pulling back, reveals massive, dark shadows in the gloom. Her army arrives, towering warrior monsters wearing armor, beast-like soldiers, and strange, long-term creatures whose eyes glint in the dark. Yao Ji says, slightly surprised, "So this was your plan?" MC backs away and whispers, "This is going to be bad." Hongyi laughs and says, "When I come to fight you, of course I bring an army, you crazy girl. Don't you understand?" As she finishes, her troops fall into formation behind her. One huge monstrous soldier, a bear-like monster, slams its massive weapon onto the ground. The strike shakes the earth and a dense smoke billows out. Yao Ji and MC both flinch, their eyes search through the smoke. The smoke spreads, and suddenly a blinding light appears in the sky. The great palace Yao Ji summoned starts descending. It has come to help. Hongyi watches the palace and takes a deep puff from her cigar, her face full of confidence and challenge. As the Yushin palace comes close to the ground, giant swords drop from it, transforming the palace into an attacking formation. One enormous blade slashes downward and cleaves the earth. As the sword falls, Xiongjiang and the other warriors of Yao Ji's discipline charge forward. They kneel before Yao Ji and ask, "Sect leader, are you alright? Are you hurt?" Yao Ji, composed, nods. Hongyi watches the unfolding scene and laughs. "The Yushin sect did very well. They all arrived together. Now the real fun begins. I can wipe them all out at once." She turns to her snake monster and orders, "Go, destroy that Yushin castle ship completely." The snake monster's roar ripples the air. It spreads its wings and flies upward, heading straight for the palace. MC watches in amazement and mutters, "How is it flying with such a heavy body?" Yao Ji stands calmly, her eyes fixed on Hong Yi. The scent of battle fills the air. This fight could be anyone's last. Smoke rises. Suddenly the bear-type monster surges forward and the Yushin sect's female warriors advance to stop it. They come at the bear-like monster one by one. The beast lunges back. When the monster swings its cleaving axe into the ground, the force launches the women backward, tossing them aside. MC watches from below as the snake-type monster circles and rains destruction on the sect castle. Massive damage slams the palace again and again. MC grits his teeth, visibly worried. At that moment the bear-type monster was about to strike a girl with its blade when something falls onto its head. The hit enrages the bear-type monster, which lets out a terrifying roar. MC fires a shot immediately and thinks, "This monster is extremely powerful. Even a Kar 98-like rifle has little effect. It can't be defeated so easily." Thinking fast, MC turns to Yao Ji and says, "Darling, can you help me? I can't beat this alone." Yao Ji assesses the situation and looks toward Qiongjiang. "Listen, Qiongjiang, this monster is incredibly powerful. We can't beat it this way. I must go to the magic city and fetch a powerful weapon. I'm going. You must protect our sect people here. We need to retreat." Qiongjiang nods firmly, looks ready, and coordinates the withdrawal. Everyone prepares to fall back. The second phase of the battle is about to begin. The fight will take on a far more dangerous turn, Yao Ji says in a serious voice. "Qiongjiang, I can do anything, but I must leave right now." Qiongjiang nods and replies, "Yes, leader, you may go. Just be careful." At that instant something suddenly reels MC toward it at tremendous speed, causing him to let out a loud scream. From above, Hong Yi sees someone moving at great speed. Her eyes dart down, and she recognizes that the one moving so fast is none other than Yao Ji. Seeing this, Hong Yi immediately orders her snake monster, "Catch her!" As the snake monster lunges, the Yushin sect's swords strike in its direction. Hong Yi deftly veers her snake aside to avoid the attack, then shouts to her comrade, "Great Bear, hurry! Capture that man! I must have him at all costs." On the other side, the MC and Yao Ji were now running at full speed. Behind them, a gigantic snake monster flew through the sky while a great bear thundered after them on the ground, each of its steps echoing loudly. The great bear was chasing them relentlessly, while the air was still thick with the scent of battle. Meow was keeping constant watch on the big bear. Through his status window, the MC could see everything clearly, the bear's position, its movements, and what it was doing. As he watched all this, the MC was also guarding Yao Ji's body and making sure she was safe. However, Yao Ji was still unconscious. After a short while, the great bear swung its massive weapon and sliced through a huge tree with astonishing speed. Right behind that tree stood Yao Ji and the MC. The moment the tree fell, the great bear instantly locked on to their location. As it pushed the fallen tree aside, both Yao Ji and the MC suddenly fell down. But in reality, what had fallen was only their puzzled dummy illusion. The great bear roared furiously. From a distance, the MC looked at that dummy and smirked. Then, glancing at his status window, he saw that the black bear was still roaring loudly in anger. Looking at the weapon in the bear's hand, the MC thought to himself, "That weapon doesn't look very strong. I don't think it can harm me much." The MC gathered some leaves, performed a small magic ritual on them, then tied them into a small pouch and called for Meow. Meow immediately appeared before him, meowing loudly. The MC stood before Meow, preparing to plan his next move. He handed the small pouch to Meow and said, "Go. Drop this in Big Bear's path. Sprinkle the contents ahead of him so he gets confused and loses my trail." Meow instantly covered her mouth with her tiny paws, hesitating nervously. It was clear she wasn't ready at all. The MC spoke in a slightly stern tone. "If you don't listen to me, I'll never summon you again, and you'll never see Yao Ji either." Meow trembled for a few moments, then lowered her head. With her eyes closed, she said softly, "Fine, just stop talking. I'll go." Then Meow ran off, crying softly, carrying the pouch in her hands. The MC burst into laughter as he watched her go. A little later, the MC activated the map view in his status window. With Meow's help, he kept track of Big Bear's every movement and maintained a safe distance. He was feeling quite pleased with himself when suddenly a notification alert popped up on his screen. Ghost Tiger has consumed 30 smart points. Do you wish to continue? The MC froze in shock. He muttered to himself. Using the Ghost Tiger really costs a lot. It's too expensive. He took a deep breath, calmed himself down, and began forming a new strategy. The MC said to himself, Man, running like this isn't a solution. This is an emergency situation. I need to find a way out. With that thought, the MC summoned an emergency injection from his system. A kind of adrenaline-type syringe often used in games. He looked at it and wondered aloud. Should I use this? Holding the syringe in hand, the MC searched Yao Ji's body for a soft spot. The place where the injection would work most effectively. Once he found it, he quickly used the syringe like a knife and injected it in one sharp motion. The spot he hit was the delicate area between Yao Ji's two large mounds, and the injection went right there. The moment it entered, Yao Ji's eyes snapped open. She slowly regained consciousness. Startled and panicked, the MC threw the syringe away and raised his hands defensively. In a nervous tone he said, Listen, darling! I was just treating you. I wasn't trying to hurt you. Please don't kill me. Yao Ji stared at him coldly, suppressing the emotions rising inside her. She thought to herself, This boy still thinks this is a joke. Pretending to be scared, after daring to touch my most sensitive place. She sighed softly, brushing her hand against her hair, and asked, MC, now tell me, what's the situation here? The MC quickly pointed backward and replied, There's a huge bear chasing us. I managed to trick it for now, but I don't know where it is anymore. Yao Ji thought for a moment, then said calmly, All right, I understand. Follow me. I know a place where we can hide. After some time, they arrived near a massive waterfall, its cascading water glimmering like silver in the light. The MC looked at it, amazed, thinking, Wow, this place looks like another world, so beautiful. Yao Ji walked close to the rock wall near the falls. The MC asked curiously, Darling, how did you even know about this place? And are you sure we'll be safe here? Yao Ji didn't answer. She simply placed her palm on the wall. The moment her hand touched it, the entire cliff shivered lightly, and some invisible energy activated from within. The MC watched in shock. Meanwhile, far away in the forest, the big bear lifted its nose and sniffed the air, then roared loudly. It had sensed Yao Ji and the MC's location. It began thundering toward the waterfall. The roar of falling water echoed as the big bear appeared at the top of the cliff, its eyes locking directly onto them. It immediately swung its weapon and launched an attack. The MC panicked the moment he saw it. But Yao Ji grabbed his hand and pulled him straight into the portal hidden behind the waterfall. Indeed, the waterfall itself was the entrance to a portal. The big bear's attack missed, and both of them safely passed through. Inside the watery portal, the MC gasped for breath and thought, Man, this portal is really uncomfortable. It feels terrifying inside. After swimming for a while, the MC emerged on the other side. Only to crash down hard with a loud boom, sinking halfway into the ground. At that moment, a red warning screen appeared on his status window. The text read, Warning, intense spiritual pressure detected outside the portal. The MC looked up and felt an immense power surrounding them. The spiritual energy pressure here was 10 times greater than before. Yao Ji looked at him and said firmly, MC, the spiritual pressure here is 10 times stronger than outside. You must think carefully before making any move. The MC, slightly trembling, asked, Darling, can you tell me where exactly we are right now? Without replying, Yao Ji walked ahead, and the MC followed close behind. Then, his system gave another alert. Scanning complete. You are awarded 1 profit point for contribution. The MC blinked, confused. Profit? For what? Before he could think further, his body began to reincarnate, growing stronger and sturdier. He grinned with excitement. Wow! Just teleporting here is so rewarding. This place is amazing. My body's becoming even more powerful. He shouted. Please, darling, can you tell me where we are? I really like this place. Yao Ji finally turned to him and said seriously, This place is one of the royal fragments of the Yuxian sect. A hidden domain where the sect's weapons are stored. The MC thought to himself. A high-secret fragment. This hidden realm must be one of the 3,000 minor worlds. He listened carefully as Yao Ji continued, explaining that the main world was connected to the cultivation resource realms, and most of its landscapes were built using outputs from these secret areas. The MC concluded in his mind. So every world has its opposite, its counterpart realm. Then he asked aloud. Darling, can you tell me, this secret domain of our Yuxian sect, what exactly does it originate from? Gripping her sword tightly, Yao Ji answered in a solemn voice. The heavenly star treasure, she explained further. Every 100 years, a heavenly star treasure is born within this secret area. If you can absorb its energy into your body, your bones and strength will become unimaginably tough. Your body condition will reach the top level, surpassing normal human limits. Hearing this, the MC was both astonished and thrilled. Just then, through the teleport portal behind them, the MC saw the big bear forcing its way inside the secret area. His eyes widened. The danger was now very close. He pointed and shouted, Darling, look! That big bear, it's coming straight for us. Yao Ji replied calmly, Don't worry about it. The spiritual energy here is too dense. It will take a long time for it to reach us. This energy itself repels monsters. The MC nodded and followed her deeper inside. Then Yao Ji said seriously, One of the Yuxian sect's elders once unlocked a layer of this realm. She raised her hand, and a bright light shone from her palm. She looked at the MC and asked, Do you want me to show you the true secret of this place? Are you ready to see it? The MC quickly asked. So you mean, beyond this, the spiritual energy pressure will be even greater? As he turned around, he saw the big bear had already entered the portal. He panicked, but Yao Ji didn't even glance at it. She grabbed his hand and pulled him into another massive portal. Inside that new realm, they found themselves standing in a magnificent, vast world, surrounded by towering mountains and shimmering light everywhere. The MC status window automatically opened, displaying multiple screens with data about this secret domain. He thought to himself, The spiritual energy here is unbelievably strong, and the pressure is incredibly intense. If I stay too long, I might not be able to recover my smart points. As he pondered this, the big bear suddenly appeared again, charging toward them for an attack. But out of nowhere, something slammed into the bear's stomach, creating a massive hole in it. The MC trembled in fear, while Yao Ji stayed completely calm. She said, The spiritual pressure here is 1,000 times greater than the outside world. Anyone trying to fight using spiritual energy will instantly explode. Only I can use this power here. The MC was completely stunned. Just then, the big bear tried to attack again. But from between two giant trees, an arrow shot forth, striking directly into the bear's neck. The big bear staggered backward and collapsed. The MC gasped in shock. What was that? Where did that arrow come from? He turned toward the direction it had been fired, trying to grasp what was happening. Then his eyes widened. In front of him stood 3 or 4 strange creatures, all staring straight at him and Yao Ji. One held a double-bladed sword, another carried a bundle of sharp arrows, and the third one's identity was unclear, hidden in shadow. Both the MC and Yao Ji stood there, completely stunned by what they saw. If you want to see the next part quickly, then go ahead and hype up this video as much as you want. The more you hype it up, the faster I'll upload the next part.